Frank Caliendo. So you do a lot of radio stuff now, I'm sure. You run across any really, really classic, great radio where you're kind of like, man, I can't wait till this is over.
Oh, yeah, that happens all the time. You know, people don't know how to talk to you sometimes. I mean, there's people that, you know, they're like, what would, you know, it's not like they don't know me at all, so they don't know how to do it. That happens on sports stations. Like, sports stations sometimes will just want to interview John Madden. I'm like, well, how's this going to sell tickets? You know,
right, exactly.
That's my job. Is when I'm promoting something. When you come into listen, this is a little different too. It's not. I'm promoting the Riverside thing, but no. But you come in and you hang out for a little while. I know you guys. I can talk to you. You know, sometimes people they.
Hey, what would John Madden have to say about the weather today?
Yeah, but it's worse than that. It's like they want to talk about real football stuff. You know, and I'm like. I'm
not John Madden.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You mean you're not John Madden?
Well, like one of those. What's that really? You know, the really liberal radio stuff. Free America.
Air America.
Air America.
Yeah. They were at these TCA, the television critics things, and the guy goes, "Can I? I'm from this show, and I'm like, can I interview you as Bush?" I'm like, "Yeah." He starts ripping into me, just like we're here with President Bush. Now, what is it like to have ruined the country? You know?
Oh my God!
I'm like, well, I think that. I think you're spelling that wrong. I think it's run the country. R-U-N. I'm the king here, man. I'm just trying to make it like a lighter interview.
Yeah,
the
right.
guy's just attacking me, and I'm like, in the interview, I'm like, you do realize I'm not actually him, right?
Yeah.
And the guy was just like, oh my goodness, you're like really, you know, it's like he's on Dr. Phil and letting it all go.
I know.
What is your problem?
They can't secure an interview with the real guy, so they're going to take it out on the guy.
Yeah, it was definitely. What are you thinking? He would say that to anybody. You know, Einstein. What are you thinking? You're lazy. Write out the words. E equals MC squared and comb your hair. You're never going to meet anybody like that. Yeah, he could be no other kind of doctor, right? I mean, we're talking about my son. He always gets hurt. Can you imagine bringing him into the emergency room after falling out of a tree, breaking his arm? What were you thinking? Stay on the ground like a regular person. You're not a monkey, man. What are you doing?
Dr. Philly's 4.
And he's not going to see 5 if he keeps acting like that. This kid's a jackass. Can you imagine if you're like taking the Hippocratic Oath? I promise to treat everyone as long as they're not an idiot and make me angry. Yeah, can you imagine looking at a cadaver? What were you thinking? Your liver is huge, you drunk. That guy amazes me. And he and Al Gore basically have the same voice. I told Dr. Phil that because I was on Dr. Phil. I wasn't on. We did that sketch with him for the Super Bowl. And every time I tell people I met Dr. Phil, they're like, "Were you on the show? Was it?
Yeah, was it you?
Were you crazy?" You know, was it multiple personality day? And like, can you imagine? What are you thinking? Frank, you got to stop pretending to be other people and just be who you are. Just be yourself. Hey, Dr. Phil, I'll stop pretending to be other people as soon as you stop pretending to be a doctor, all right? We're going to call you Mr. Phil, all right? Because that's what you really are. You're Mr. Phil to me.
So was he good to work with?
He was great. I was scared to death. He's like, "Oh, you guys have fun out there, huh?" I'm like, "You've seen the stuff?" "Oh, I've seen all of it." "And you don't hate me?" No. And he rips off the mask and he's Oprah.
Yeah.
Ruby Roo. I knew it.
Thank you, Frank.
I
Thanks for coming in, man.
Rack me.
You're out.